Is my voice is loud and clear? Honest students, could you please confirm? Okay, guys. So let's start the session. Done. So in the last class, so in previous classes, within the previous classes, we have covered what are the previous classes we have done till now. In the previous classes, we have covered till now one with respect to first introduction to Python and Python installation and everything. And once we have entered into the Python, we have seen the what is comments, what is meant by values, and from there what is meant by variables. So variables are which are used to store the values. And next we have seen the rules for identifier. What are the various rules for identifier? Identifiers means nothing but like variable name, class name, function name, anything. Variable name, class name, function name. Any name comes under identifier, and we have seen what are the rules for identifier and how to work on the variables. From there, we have seen how to work on the variables. That is how to assign the multiple variables, how to assign the single variables. And also we have discussed output in Python. That is nothing but print statement, how the print statement works. And from there, we have moved on to the fundamental data types. From there, we have moved on to the fundamental data types. What are the fundamental data types we are having is int. Next one is float, followed by boolean, followed by string. So total 4 different types of fundamental data types we have discussed. And also from there, we have discussed what is meant by typecasting and also input function in the Python. So these are the things which we have covered in the previous class. Till last class, we have done this. Now, in today's class, what we are going to do? Okay. In today's class, we are going to work on the next concept called as indexing and slicing. The next concept, whatever we are going to work is called as indexing and slicing. Okay, now first let us start with the indexing. Two things we are going to cover, indexing and slicing. First one is indexing. What is meant by indexing means extracting a single character, in a string. If you want to extract a single character in a string, we are going to use the indexing or extracting single value from a value or item from advanced data types, from containers or advanced data types. Okay. So whenever you are using the advanced data types, so advanced data types means it contains the multiple values. So from the multiple values, if you want to extract a single value, in that case also we are going to do the same kind of indexing. So first here I am explaining advanced data types. What are the advanced data types we are having? And what is the meaning of advanced data types means they can store, the object can store. What are the advanced data type? Object is the type of the object. That object can store multiple values. Advanced data type object can store multiple values. Sir, I'm slightly confused between this object. What is this something means? Very simple answer. If you remember, first day on the day one, you have sit in the different class, which is available in the 4th floor. Today I am sitting in a different classroom, which is available in the 1st floor. The classroom size on the day one, what are the classroom size you are sitting? What is the classroom size? And today, what are the classroom size you are sitting? Is the both are same? Both are called as classes only, na? Both are called as classroom only. So that is also object. This is also object. That is classroom. This is also classroom. But that classroom consists of 50 chairs. This classroom consists of 100 chairs. And aside, one more classroom is there. That classroom consists of only 15 chairs. One more classroom is there. That consists of only 12 chairs. Sorry. So one data type will have in terms of a different way. Okay. So each object one object can store a single value. One object can store a multiple values. If your object can store only a single value, that type of objects are called as fundamental data type objects. If your object can store multiple values, it is called as advanced data types. Right? Now, last. So extracting a single character in a string. When you are trying to extract a single character in a string, or you are trying to extract a single value or item from the advanced data types where multiple values are there, in that case, we are going with the indexing. Now, slicing means instead of extracting a single character, we are going to extract multiple characters. Extracting multiple characters in a string, condition is which has pattern. This point is important. Which has pattern. Say there should be some pattern. Then only we can extract. Or extracting multiple characters. Or extracting multiple characters or multiple values. Which has pattern. Pattern is compulsory. What is this? We'll understand with an examples. In today's class, I'm going to explain with the multiple examples, not with one or two. I'm going to explain at least 10 to 20 examples. Sir, why that many examples? Because the same logic is applicable in the strings, in the next further classes like a list, tuple, sets, dictionaries, numpy, pandas, wherever it comes. In the entire Python, the logic remains same. Sir, for example, if I want to extract multiple characters in a string, I want to extract multiple characters in a string which doesn't have pattern. Which doesn't have pattern. In that case, what we have to do? In that case, we have to go with the loop. The concept name is called as loop. It can be possible, but in a different way. Is the points are clear? Just let me explain with an example. Just you have written the theoretical part now. You may not be understanding because you have not even seen one single example also. So let's start with the examples so that you'll understand the more clearly. Now here S is equal to, okay, before S I'm writing I is equal to 10, F is equal to 20.8, B is equal to Boolean like a true, S is equal to hello. Okay, so total 4 examples I have written. Now in these 4 examples, how these objects are created, first understand. First, I is equal to 10. I is equal to 10 means right side value whatever you are having is a int value. So int value means int object is created. So 10 with I, it is created like that. Now F is equal to 20.5, 20.8. So what are the 20.8 is there? 20.8 with F. It is created like that. Next one is created with true with the B. Obviously, hello will be also created in the same way, no sir? No. Here only the thing. So whenever you are having the multiple characters, till now they are all called as one single word. But here it is called as multiple characters. So for example, 10 is there. Instead of 10, 10,000 is there also. We call it as one single number only. 20 point, instead of 20.8, 20.858888, if you have also, we call it as single number only. But hello, in hello, we can use hello, hello dot dot, hello at the rate of, hello at the dot 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 at the rate of 1, 2, 3. It is not a single one. It's a combination of multiple. It's pure numbers It is pure with respect to either true or false, but it is a combination of different characters. It can be anything. So here, when you are having like this, the object is stored in this way. Inside the object, first it will create the boxes. H, E, L, L, O. Sir, what about the 10? 10 will not be created in boxes? No. Sir, 10 also should be in the boxes, means convert into string. Then also automatically it will also be in the boxes. Already I have told you the typecasting, right? So str of I. If you convert str of I, automatically what happens? String 10. Now the string 10, automatically 1 will be stored in one box, 0 will be stored in the another box, and the object will be created like that. Okay. So if you want the float value or if you want the true value, the boolean value in the boxes, first it has to be converted to string. Only the string object will be stored in the boxes like this. Example purpose, guys, not exactly boxes are in the back end, it will draw the diagram or no. Example purpose to understand in a simple way, I'm saying. Okay. Now, so here for each box, it is going to give the numbers. So this direction is called as positive direction. This direction is called as negative direction. If you remember, this is called as graph sheet. In our graph sheet, center value is called as 0, which we call it as origin. Next, we are going to write 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. We are going to write on the right side. So when you are writing on the right side numbers, you are increasing. Now, if you come on the left side, how you are going to write on the left side? Are you writing minus 10 like this? In the right side also, are you going to write first minus 10, minus 9? Are you going to write like this? No. While writing, how you are going to write in this side? You are going to write like this only, you are going to write. From the left to right, you will write. One is right to left, one is left to right. So just we are going to write like this, now same thing. So positive direction 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, numbers are given 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. In the negative, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and minus 5. So it can consist of both positive number and negative number. What is these numbers are called as? Indices. Numbers are called as indices, or also called as subscript. Indices or subscript. Subscript means which is below to your script is called as subscript. For example, x1. What is this one is called as subscript. Okay, is the point is clear? So like this, we are going to create the object. So for clear understanding, I'm going to write here s is equal to string hello. And object is created like that. For your better understanding, I'm drawing the big diagram. H, E, L, L, O. And the index numbers are given. Positive index numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative indexes are given as minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and minus 5. Observe this one clearly. When I'm writing the numbers one more time. Sir, why you are explaining this one? This is one important. Where I'm starting. When I'm writing the positive numbers, what is the starting point? This is my starting point. When I'm writing the positive numbers, this is the starting point. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is starting point of the positive numbers. When I'm moving on the negative numbers, what number is my starting number? What is the starting point is? This one is my starting point. This is not the starting point. For negative direction, this is the starting point. Remember this. This is more important in the slicing operation. For the negative direction, whenever you are moving on the negative direction, the slicing operation, whatever you are having, or the index numbers are having from starting of this one. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. This is negative direction. And this is positive direction. Now, we are moving on to the indices. What is the syntax? Syntax is first you have to write the variable name. If you don't write the variable name and just if you write the only the index number, It is called as list. It is called as list. So we cannot write like that. So how we have to write means first you have to write the variable name. Tell me what is the variable name here. Hello is stored in the what variable name? Yes. So first you have to write the variable name followed by square bracket. That is the syntax. That is the rule. Sir, instead of square bracket, if I write normal bracket, it is called as function. Function will have normal brackets like print function, input function, type function, id function. All these functions will have the normal brackets. Normal brackets indicates it is a function. Yeah. So you should not go with the normal function. We have to go with the indices. So for indices, what we are going to use means s of square bracket. S is variable name, not compulsory S only. S is variable name. What are the variable name? Square bracket. In the square bracket, you are going to write the index number. What are the index number you are interested? So indices numbers will 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 only. 1.2, 1.3 index numbers are not available. And in positive index starts from the 0 to maximum of length minus 1. How many number of characters are there? Minus 1 is the last number. Number of characters minus 1 is the last number. Similarly, in the negative direction, it starts from the minus 1 to minus length of characters. How many characters are there? That many length. So in the positive indexing, just tell me what is the index number you want. I want the index number 1. Then what is the output you are going to get in the index 1 is E. String E. That is the output. So if you ask S of 5, it is going to give the error called as index error, which is not available. That index number what you are trying is not available. Index is out of range. Next, S of sir minus 2. L. Sir, S of 1 you have written as E. S of minus 4 also E only, no sir. Obviously. For example, you are having that two things. One is your name. One is your roll number. Assume the person roll number is 45. His name is Pawan. If I call Pawan, what happens? He is going to respond. If I call 45, he will obviously respond, right? Getting the point? So a person is having two names. Similarly, same box is having two different names. One is positive number name, second one is negative number name. Whichever you are interested, according to that you choose. Sir, for me negative not required, sir. I'm confusing. Okay, go with the positive only. Forget about the negative. Remove from your brain. Who asked you to remember? Remove. Simply remove. Keep only positive numbers in your brain. Forget about the negative numbers. Our requirement is to extract the single value, and for that, what is the index number we require? Is the points are clear? Now, just if I'm moving on to this, S is equal to data space science. Now, how it is going to store means T, A, T, A, space also one of the character. So one box will be assigned, one character, one box, whether it is a space, dot, comma, at the rate of number, whatever it is, one character, one box. Character box. Okay, space also is considered as character. S, C, I, E, N, C, E. Students, done. Guys, today we are having lunch at Naresh IT campus at 12 p.m. Okay, so I request all the students to join for the lunch. Offline students. Online students, please don't ask. There is no Swiggy facility. Okay, for offline students, we are having the lunch at 12 o'clock. Done. So coming to about what offer for online students, sir. Just send a mail to the Naresh, sir. For each and every student, I want Swiggy order. Okay. If he responds, miss, take that. Done. Now coming to the data science, what is the index numbers is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And similar way, minus index is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9, minus 10, minus 11, minus 12. Okay. Now total, first let me check how many characters are there here. How to check the number of characters means by writing the length of S, 12 characters. So index start from the 0 to 11, length minus 1. Okay. Now, what is the syntax? Syntax is variable name in the bracket. You have to write the index number. This is called as syntax. Syntax means a rule in the Python. Okay. We have to go with the rule in the Python. Syntax with variable name bracket. Now tell me what is the in the S of minus 10. Where is minus 10? Here. What is that? T, letter T. So it is going to give the string T. And what is there inside the string of 1? S of 1. A. Sir, what is there inside the minus 11? Same minus 1 or minus 11, both of them are A only. And what is there inside the 1.5 means it is going to throw the error. It can be only int type. Indices must be integers, not float. Is the point is clear? It cannot be as the float. Next. So like next, if you are asking out of anything, for example, positive side, you are asking 12, S of 12. So positive numbers are up to 11 only. 12 also index error, which is out of range. 12 also, even 13 also, even 130 also, 13,000 also, same answer, which is out of range, not available. Which are available means 0 to 11 is available. Other than that, nothing is available. So it is going to throw the error. Is the point is clear? Next. So like this, any single value, when you are trying to extract a single value, indexing. Now next concept is called as slicing. Okay, let's move on to the next concept called as slicing. One minute. So S of 0, what are the S of 0 is going to give you the first character, that is string D. S of minus 1, always minus 1 will give you the last character. So for last character, two ways are there. One is either simply go with the minus 1 or length of S, first you calculate minus 1. Length of S is 12, 12 minus 1 is 11. Okay. So next, S of minus 3, even you can go with the minus also. And when you are trying to access the index which is out of range, it is going to throw the error. If you try to access using the decimal value also, it is going to throw the error. I have written in the comments also very clearly, if you try to access index out of the range, it will throw the index error. When you are trying to access using the decimal value, it will give the type error. That is not possible. Data type error. Okay. Next one is called as extract multiple values using a pattern. Here pattern is available. What is that pattern and the examples? Let us discuss one by one. Now, once again, I'm going to start with the small example, hello. Instead of taking data science, I'm going with the hello, small example. Same logic is applied on the data science also. Once this is completed, second we'll try that. H, E, L, L, O. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Now, here, what is the syntax for slicing? First, you have to write the variable name. Inside the variable name, you are going to use in terms of two columns, either single column or two columns we have to use. Okay. Whenever you are working on the slicing operation, just let me write in the notepad. So whenever you are working on the slicing, in the slicing syntax, what is the syntax for slicing? Syntax is first you have to write the variable name. What are the variable name you are having? Bracket. In the bracket, you are going to use either single colon or you are going to use the double colon. Two options are there. Either this or this. So when are you using the single colon, before to single colon, we are going to write the starting index number from where it has to start. Start index number to end index number and index number, where starting number is included, ending index number is not included. Not included means it is excluded. Not included means simply it is excluded, exclusive. This is inclusive. Means starting index number is included, but ending number is not included. Now, second option we are having with two columns. For two columns, what we are going to use means starting index number to ending index number. And after the second column, again, we are going to write here step. Once you write the syntax, I'll explain with an examples. We'll discuss with multiple examples. Now here only I'm going to explain for you at least 20 to 25 examples I'll explain. Don't ask the in between multiple questions. Just listen because there are multiple options are available here. So I have to discuss all the options, miss. It will take multiple examples. Is the point is clear? Done. Now let's start example number 1. First I'm writing the variable name. Yes. In the bracket, I'm writing only one column. I'm not having the second column, so only one column. When I'm having only one column, starting index number, I'm going to give as 0. My requirement, as per my requirement, 1 to 0 to 4. What is the meaning of 0 to 4 means? So observe this one very clearly. First, wherever the 0 is there, it is going to keep the dot s. That is called as starting point. Wherever the 4 is there, it is going to keep the e. Now, direction, it is going, first one is starting point, second one is direction, second one is ending point, third one is either positive direction or negative direction. You have to draw the arrow mark, and the fourth one is step. Total 4 requires we require. To understand in a simple way, 4 things we require. One is starting point. What is the starting point? What is the ending point? What is the direction? And what is the step? Now, here, whenever you are using the only one semicolon without using the second semicolon, by default, it will take the next one as +1. That is default. When you are not using the second semicolon, automatically it is +1. It is +1. So when you are having only one semicolon, after second semicolon, it is +1. Plus indicates direction. Now, what is the direction means? This is the direction. Okay. So positive direction arrow mark we have to draw like this. Negative direction arrow mark we have to draw in a reverse way. Now I am drawing the direction in this way. Now in this direction, step of 1. Step of 1 means starting from this one to step means next one. Step of 1 means next, immediate to the next one. Step of 2 means next to the next. Step of 3 means next to the next to the next, like that. So now, so here starting point is yes, ending point is this one. And from here to here, I want to move one step forward. Now tell me, from this direction to this direction, whether it is possible or not to move in that direction. Yes, it is possible. It is possible means you are going to get the output. Sir, for example, this is the starting point, sir. This is the ending point, sir. In this direction, this is possible. Huh? No, in that case, you are going to get the empty. Output is empty. I'm moving on a Mumbai highway. From Hyderabad, I'm going to the Mumbai, but I want Chennai. How it is possible? You are in the Hyderabad. Just 5 minutes. Okay, starting point, we are moving in the direction. Otherwise, we are going to get this output. Now, let's take an example. First example. What is our first example is S of 0 to 4 with the increment of 1. This is our example number 1. Starts with example 1. So this is my starting point. This is my ending point. Direction. So in this such step only you'll observe the direction. If the step is +1 or minus. Step is plus means positive direction. Step is minus means negative direction. Now step is positive. In the positive direction, you have to move your steps. Means you are walking. While walking, you are walking in a forward direction. Okay, -1 means you are walking backside. Your leg is moving on the backside. That is the meaning. So in this direction, I want the first H, E, L, L. Sir, why O is not included? Last one should not be included. H, E, L, L is the answer. Is the point is clear? Example number 1. Example number 2. I'm going to start with the 1 ending with -2 with the increment of 1. Starting with the 1 ending with -2. -2. Now where is -2? First example completed now. This is output of first example is hello. H-E-L-L. This is the output. For second example, tell me what is the starting point. Where 1 is there? Here. Where -2 is there? Whether it is -2 or 3, anything is same. Sir, here -2 is there? No, sir. That is possible. One is positive, one is negative. See, that name. For one person, you are calling from the Pawan. For second person, you are saying that up to 82 roll number. Is the point is clear? One person you are calling with the name, one person you are calling with the roll number. So tell me, how many students are there in between a roll number of 25 to 45? If I ask the question like this, you are going to count like that. If I ask a question, how many students are sitting in between roll number 25 to Pawan? Then also you are going to count now. How many people are there? Same way. So this is the starting point. Where is -2? This is the ending point. What is the direction? Positive direction or negative direction? Positive direction. In this positive direction, whether I can get the ending point from starting to ending, is that possible or not? Yes or no? Yes. Then what is the answer I'm going to get? First one is E, L. Second L should be included or not included? It should not be included. So what is the output? Only E and L. That is the output. Is the point is clear? Now, example number 3. Starting point is -1, ending point is 0 with the increment of 1. Now, what is the starting point? -1. Where -1 is there? This one. S. Where ending point is there? 0. This is ending. What is the direction? Positive or negative? Positive. +1 na. In the step plus is there means positive. Okay, positive, +1. In the +1 direction, whether E is possible? No, not possible. Then what is the output? Empty string. You are going to get a empty string like this. Inside that nothing will be there. Not even space also is there. Okay, next example. S of starting point of 1 to 500 with the increment of 1. Starting point of 1 to 500 with the increment of 1. Where is S1? Where is there? Here. This is 1. 500. Where is the 500? 500 only not available. 4 up to 4 only is there. Somewhere you write outside here. Somewhere outside. And plus 1, it is a step of +1. Direction is positive direction or negative direction? Positive direction. So in this direction. So in this direction up to E is possible or not? Possible. If both are in the same direction, it is possible. Now, starting from here, I want from the E, I want from there to everything. Now, what are the starting point? S to E is there. I'm going to take with respect to E, L, L, O. E, output is E, L, L, O. Sir, 500 is out of no, sir. Whenever you are using the slicing operation, never you will get the error. What is the meaning of slicing? Means in the given data, what are the values are there? Give that values. That is the meaning of slicing. Within the given space, what are the values are there? Nothing is there means don't give anything. But I'm asking the question, In the given space, what are the values are there? Give that values. So it will never throw the error. Index error is possible when you are going with the only single number. Index error is not possible when you are doing the slicing operation. Is the point is clear? Now, next example. Yes of. One more example. Since again one of the student is asking to explain it different. So one more example. Starting with the, I'm going to start with the -5. Ending point is 3 plus number with an increment of 1. Now, where -5 is there? Wherever it -5 is there, keep the dot S. Whether it is a positive or negative, first go and keep the S there. Followed by 3. Where 3 is there? This is the 3. Keep the E here. Okay. And what is the direction? Draw the arrow mark. In that arrow mark, you count each of them one by one. Because increment is 1, one by one you have to count. What are the one by one means? H, E, E, L only. Because last three should not be included. Last one should not be included. Sir, S of 0 to 3. If I write 0 to 3 with the increment of 1, the same meaning? No, sir. Obviously, same meaning. Both are same as it is. -5, other name of -5 is 0 only. Instead of +3, if you write -2, also same answer only. If you write instead of -5, 0 also same answer only. Instead of -3, if you write -2 also same answer only. Answer will be the same. You can choose positive number, you can choose negative number. Just to keep the dot starting point, keep the dot of ending point. Positive number and negative number, forget that logic. Keep the starting point, keep the ending point in between, whether it is possible or not. If possible, stepwise. If not possible, empty. Simple. Is the point is clear? Now, S of, I'm going to take one more example. S of 0, or let us take this one only. Now, you tell me here, whatever I'm having here, data science. S is equal to data science. You tell me for this one. D, A, T, A, S, C, I, E, N, C, E. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guys, whenever the question was given with the slicing operation, directly by seeing with my eyes, instead of giving a quick answer, I will write like this in my notes. Because rather than quick answer, I require the correct answer. With my eyes observing, counting with my eyes only everything and giving the answer very quickly, I don't want that one. Because, why sir, why you don't want that one means? Because I'm a learner. I'm not an expert. When I'm learning, when I'm in learning stage, I will try to learn properly. There is one point will be there. After my practice, testing will come. At that time, I will do fastly. This is not testing time. This is not with respect to expert time. This is learning time. First time I'm listening to the class miss, obviously I want first correct answers. I have to build myself first confidence. Later with my eyes, I will give the very quick answers. Generally what the students will do means, if I write S is equal to data science and if I ask the answer like this, they will not even write one letter also in the notes and they will try to say the correct answer. And the logic they'll apply here for this small example, same logic will be applied even for the big examples also in the future. And finally, they'll feel themselves as the difficult subject. But the reason behind that is, it is not proper way of learning. Learning means how many times I'm writing in the board. In front of you, how many times I'm writing? Earlier, I have written the data science one time. I have written the hello. I have deleted again. I have written like that. How many times I have written in this today's class only? Since that many times I'm writing the numbers like that, that many times I'm explaining like that, it is making for me more practice. What is the difference between you and me? Means only difference is practice. You have not done, I have done. That is the only difference. Sir, if I have done the practice also multiple times, miss, you and me are both are same. What is the difference then? Not even minute difference. Zero difference. Sir, you are 10 years experience now, sir. 10 years what I have done, sir? Every day what I am doing? From morning to evening, what I am doing? Work, sir. You are calling as work. I am saying it is called as practice. Practicing on the new examples. In my company, what are the data was provided to me? It is a new data for me. I'm practicing. I'm trying. It is called as practicing on new examples. And you are calling it as experience. You are calling it as work. And I'm calling it as experience in terms of practice. Okay. It is not experience. It is not with respect to work. It is basically practicing on the new examples. Basically, we are trying in the companies, trying on the new data. Because same data, same time, the same money will not be given for multiple times now for same work. None of the person will give now. Every time they'll give new work. New work means new data. New data means new example. You are calling new work. I am calling as new example. But everything is same. After this class, instead of data science example, if you are trying on your name, by writing your name and if you are trying, it is also called as practice. If my name is Shivaram Krishna, in my interview, they'll ask you, what is your name? Shivaram Krishna. Oh, that is your full name? Ah, yes. Hey, Shivaram Krishna, I want only Ram Krishna. Write the code for Ram Krishna. I don't want Shiva. Write the code only for Krishna. Write the code only for Rama. Like that, they'll ask the questions in the interview. Right? Just first, they'll ask you what is your full name. And from that, they'll ask you to slice that one according to the requirement. Right? So just why I'm saying all these things means when I'm trying to explain, write with your hand in the notes for every example. Just don't see my face or board. And if I ask any question, don't open the last page and don't write in the rough work and later strike it off. Nothing here rough. Write everything in the center page, in your normal page only. If you have done a mistake, write what is the mistake you have done, why you got that mistake also. Then when you revise your notes, are you writing the notes for others' purpose? Beautifully, if you write the notes step by step, others are going to take the Xerox copy from your notes. Are you writing the notes for others? No, na. You are writing for notes for whom? For your purpose, for your understanding. Write in what way you understand, write that one. When you open that one, your notes, easily you have to recollect yourself. In that way, your notes should be there. You are not writing for others' sake. You are not writing for the trainer purpose. I'm not going to correct your notes and I'm not going to give the marks. You are not the LKG student. I'm not the LKG teacher. To bring the notes for correction. So write the notes in whatever the way you understand. Every letter to letter you write according to your brain, whatever your brain is saying. See, here I'm writing like this now in the notepad. Is the every textbook will have like this only exactly? No. In my mind, as of now, these are the sentences it is working and I'm writing blindly. Every trainer will use the same sentence. It is a definition. No, na. It is not the definition to be fixed answer. Definitions only are fixed. Remaining everything are based on our way we will express the answers. Okay. Now coming to this example, data science. Now why I'm saying all these things? Once again, I'm saying I require the correct answer, not the quick answer. In a flow, sir, sorry, sir, I have not seen that one, sir. Just I will show you one thing. You tell me. You ask me one question. Assume that you are asking the question called as 5 into 4. That is the question. First I have given 22. Sir, 1 minute. 5 4 sir. Sir, 26. Sir, 1 minute. 20. Done. This type of drama is okay in front of you. Are you okay? If I play this type of drama? Is that okay for you if I play the drama? Finally, I am giving the correct answer only now. First I have given 22. Later I only realized my mistake, 26. Later I only realized my mistake once again. Finally 20. I am giving the correct answer now. Are you okay with this drama? If you are okay, continue in the interview room. If you are not okay, means how others will be okay? They are not humans, huh? The interviewer is a robot, huh? In front of you, if you are doing this type of drama, then what he has to feel? You tell me. In front of you, if other person comes and he plays like this, first he will give one wrong answer. Again, he will only rectify himself and he will give the correct answer and he'll say, sorry, sir, I have not seen this one, sir. Silly reasons he'll say. Is that okay for you? Very simple question. Is that okay for you or not? Yes or no? If the answer is no, for others also no only, na? You are humans, what others then? Getting the point? So, take 1 minute of time, but give the correct answer. Sir, you are saying that time is not important, correct answer only is important. But in the exam, sir, time is also important. No, sir. That is exam, sir. This is not exam, sir. When exam will come means after practicing, sir. For practicing, first learning is there, sir. Learn, practice, exam. That is the order. Directly not exam. First understand how we have to learn. Then any subject in the world is easy only. If you are not following any pattern, you are trying to jump in the ladder as per your choice, you will only fall. We will see one images in the WhatsApp status or somewhere, but we will not follow them. Everyone knows we have to move on the ladder step by step. But then in the learning, why you are not following that order? Directly seeing the today's notes, immediately taking exam only. In between practice, revision, nothing is there. Huh? Understanding the logic? So here, first thing is subject is important. Learning is important. For that time it takes. After practicing multiple examples, automatically your time will be decreased. And one day will come by seeing with your eyes, you'll give the very quick correct answers. Quickness will come based on the practice. Correctness will come based on the, in terms of learning. Quickness will come on the practice. Correctness will come only on the learning. Remember this. If you learn correctly only, correct answer you'll get. Practice makes with respect to very quick answers. Multiple examples, if you practice, very quickly you'll give the answers. Right? Is the points are clear? Finally, now I have explained for you in terms of how to write the notes and what is the importance of notes and with respect to giving the correct answers. Still, after listening all these things also, if you want to follow your previous pattern means absolutely continue as per your choice. Whichever you feel easy, that is the best option. Finally. Okay. Whether you are doing correct or wrong, you know. Continue with the same. Done? So in my case, I will write like this. Everything I will write in the notes. That is my habit, basically. Because I want the correct answers. If I take the exam, I want with respect to 100 out of 100. For Python, there is a certification called as Microsoft certification. For Microsoft certification, to qualify in the Microsoft certification, we require 70% out of 100, 70. Then only you'll get the Microsoft certification. Otherwise, you'll not get. But my requirement is not with the 70. My requirement is 100. Why, sir? Very simple. In the interview, if I say that, assume you are I'm introducing myself like this. I was a Microsoft certified in Python, like this one way. Second, I was certified in Python with 100 percentile. When you listen that word of 100 percentile, what you will get on, what is the things you are going to get on me? This person is having very good subject. By default, it goes. You don't need to highlight that one. I'm having 100 percentile. I'm very good at Python. You don't need to highlight that one. Automatically, others will understand that one. To use that word in the introduction, I was certified by Microsoft in Python with 100 percentile. To use that single word in the introduction, I have got 100 out of 100. For that, I have kept the multiple efforts. just to use one word in introduction. Because that single word will increase my salary to more than 50 to 1 lakh. 50,000 to 1 lakh. If a person is interested to pay for me 4 lakhs package, he will pay 4.5 lakhs package. I know the importance of that. That one word importance is equal to 1 lakh rupees. When I want more salary, I have to give more efforts. I don't want to give any efforts. Just I will listen to the class. I'll pay the course fees, but I want 10 lakhs package, miss. That is called as greediness. Is the points are clear? Done. Now make sure that you are writing in the notes each and everything, guys. Done. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, -10, -11, and -12. This is positive direction. This is negative direction. Question number 1. First, let me execute S is equal to data science. The moment I execute, it will create like this. Question number 1. 0 to 5. Where is 0? Here. Where is 5? Here. 0 to 5. And direction is positive direction. In the positive direction with the increment of 1. T, A, T, A, space. And yes should not be included because 5 should not be included. So what is the answer I'm going to get, miss? DA, TA, space. That is the answer. DA, TA, space. Sir, instead of 0, can I write here -12? Absolutely. If you write -12, -12 to 5, same answer. Same starting point, same ending point, no difference. Answer is also same. Sir, instead of 5, can I write here -7? Absolutely, you can write. Answer is again same. Starting point, ending point also answer is, it is going to be the same. Sir, if I write here in terms of 0 to -7, again answer is same. Starting point, ending point is same. Choice is yours. Positive number or negative number? Anything? Next, I'm going to take here 0 to 1 to 10 with the increment of, again, I'm going to take the increment of 1 only. As of now, let us go with 1 followed by 2. 1 to 10 with the increment of 2. Now, first, let me start with this example. Now it is clear for everyone what is starting point, what is ending point, and what is direction. These three are clear now. Now, example this one. Yes, 1. Where is 1? This one. This is the starting point. Where is 10? 10, 10, 10. Here 10. Done. With the increment of 1. Increment of 1 means first direction. Positive or negative? Positive. In this direction with the increment of 1. A, T, A, space, S, C, I, E, N. C will be included? No. Up to N. So A to N I am going to get. Is the point is clear for everyone? Done? Next, with the increment of 2. As one of the student in the chat box, Manish, is your question is clear? Manish, done. Now again 1. Where is 1? This is the starting point. Where is 10? This is the ending point. What is the direction? +2. Plus symbol only I want. Direction means symbol. Okay. Plus. This is direction 2. So 2 means first I'll start with the A letter. From here, instead of moving to the next one, I will move to the next increment of 2. 2 steps forward I'm moving. That is again A. From here, where I have to move? To C. C. From here, where I have to move? E. From there, where I have to move? To C. But C should not be included. Sorry. 1 minute. My mistake. So first one is A, followed by A, followed by S, followed by I, followed by N, C should C only not included means by E will be included. Up to this is the maximum point, but that to this also should not be included. Gate is up to here. You cannot cross the gate. That is ending point. So what is the answer means AASSIN. AASIN. Okay. Now the same example with the increment of 3, positive 3. Same example with the increment of positive 3. Okay. Now, once again. Okay. Starting point is this one. Ending point is again same. Now this time with the increment of 3. I want with the increment of 3. That is the question. Now, increment of 3. First one is A. From A to you have to give gap. That is space. After that, again 2 you have to gap I. A space I. And followed by again 2 gaps and C. Whether C will be included? No. So what is the A space I? That is the answer. Is the point is clear? Everyone? Now, next, let's move on to the next example. Starting with the 5. Starting point is 5. Okay, where is 5 is there? This one is the starting point. Done. Next, 14,000. 14,000. After 11, anything is one and only same. 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, even 14,000, 44,000 also same. One E outside somewhere. Direction. This is the direction. What is the meaning of this? S, C, I, E, N, C, E. So, science. You are going to get the output as science. Sir, instead of 14,000, 14 only is 140 only is there. That is also somewhere outside only, na? Same answer. Even 14 also same answer. Even 13 also same answer. Even 12 also same answer. For 12, where is the 12? Outside somewhere. Same answer. Sir, if here 11 is there, then it is going to be different. In that case, it is different because E is here. Up to the E point, we are going to write like this. This is E. Then starting with the S to ending with E, this is ending point where this should not be included. Now, what is the output you are going to get? Means science only, but E is not there. SCIEN C up to C. That is the output. Is the point is clear for everyone now? Anyone has any questions? Now, sir, everything you have taken till now only positive direction, sir. Let's go with the negative direction examples. Okay, let's start with the negative direction examples. Starting with, I'm going to start with the 10. Second number I'm going to take with 3 with the increment of 1. What is the answer? Same example with the -1. What is the answer? One example with positive 1, one example with negative 1. Now, what is the starting point? S of 10. 10 is the starting point. This one. What is the ending point? 3. Ending point. What is the direction in this example? Positive. Now, in this direction, E is possible? No, not possible means what is the output? Empty. What empty? Empty string. Because why string only? It is applied on the string. So, obviously, empty string. If it is applied on the which data type, that data type will be the output. So, you're applying on the string now. So, empty string. Next, coming to the same thing. One more now, example number, next example. Now, what is the starting point again? 10. What is the ending point? 3. Now, what is the direction? Negative. Negative direction, how the arrow mark has to be drawn? Like this. Now, tell me in this direction, E is possible? Possible. How then what is the starting one? First one is C, N, E, I, C, S, space, A. A should be included or A should not be included? A should not be included. So up to this one, up to space. So you are going to get CNEICS space. In the reverse order, it is moving. When you are counting from left to right, you are counting 1, 2, 3, 5, 4 like this. From right to left, You are counting like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is moving in the left side direction one by one. Step by step, it is moving on the left side direction. It is not moving on the right side direction. It is moving left side direction one by step. So obviously reverse order it is printing. Okay. Next example. Now you have to tell me the answer. I want the correct answer now. Till now I have explained all the examples now. Now based on this, you tell me the answers of this. First one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one. Till this, I want all the answers one by one. Start. I want the correct answers. Write in the notes. You write in the notes question 1. Sir is testing. Keep the heading as test. On the top, you keep the heading as test. Now I am testing you. Question 1. What is the output of this? 15 to 500 with the increment of 1. 15. First you write the answer. Later I will explain. From according to you, you write the answer first. Online students, please don't write your answers on the chat box. Don't write, because offline students are writing the answers in their notes now. They'll copy. So you don't write the answers on the chat box. Write the answers only in your notes. Offline students also don't shout outside. Only write in the notes, because others are also thinking now. Don't give the output outside. Now, coming to this, what is the starting point? What is the starting point? 15. Or where 15? Somewhere outside here. I don't know. Somewhere it is outside here. Now, 500. Where is that? That is also outside somewhere. I also don't know that. Where is there? Something outside I'm writing. What is the direction? Positive direction. From here to here, what is there inside this? Those only not there. Inside that, what will be there? Nothing will be there. Then what is the output I'm going to get? Nothing. Empty. Sir, indexes are not available. No, sir. Index error, no, sir. Index error is never possible in the slicing. Index error is only possible when you are doing the indexing. When you are trying with the single number. When you are trying with the multiple numbers, never you will get the index error. If nothing is available, only empty. So output is empty. Empty string. Not even one character is there inside. Now, whoever has written the answer as empty string here in your notes, make a tick mark. Whoever has not done the empty string as the answer, make a cross mark. And don't cheat yourself by writing the answer now. Okay, question number 2. Starting point 5. Yes. Ending point 10. Direction, negative direction. What is the output? It is a empty string, because ending there from starting to ending, it cannot move in this direction. So output is now. Next example. Let's go to the example number, this one. So not example, question. Testing question number 3. Minus 10. Where is minus 10? Where is minus 10? Here. Minus 2. Where is that? That one also here. Now minus 10 to minus 2 plus 1. Plus 1 means what direction? This is the direction. Now in this direction, whether it is possible? Possible. What is the answer then? Starting with the T. T, A, space, S, C, I, E, N. C should not be included. That is the output. If you have written this one, tick mark. Otherwise, wrong. Right? Yeah. Just first, let us complete these 2 questions and I'll take your question. Just give me 2 minutes of time. Next, minus 10, that is starting point. Minus 2, this is ending point. Direction is minus 1. What is the output? What is the output? Empty. Done. Now, last question. No, sorry, two more questions are there. Yes, 0 to 10 with the increment of 15. 0, that is starting point, to 10, this is ending point, with the increment of 15. Increment of 15 means first D will be selected. After D, 15th means 0 plus 15. In the 15th index number, what is there? Nothing is there. So what is the output? Only D. Only D is the output. First one is included now. After that, next one is not included. Second character is not included. First character, what happened with the first character? Okay. Is the point is clear for everyone, this example? Now, why it is empty? We can't use sciences 9. Yes. Here in the negative direction, we can't go now. Positive direction, we can't get the negative values. Now this one, S of minus 13,000. Where is S of minus 13,000 means somewhere outside here. Minus 1. Where is minus 1? Here. And what is the direction? Positive direction. With the increment of 3. Now tell me. So from this direction to every increment of 3. Starting with what and ending with what? So starting with the minus 13,000. For 13,000, that number is not available. Literally it is equal to 0. So whenever that number is not included, but we have to add plus 3 means minus 13,000 plus 3. For that plus 3 we can't do now. So by default we'll take the starting point as 0. When it is possible only we'll take it as starting point as 0. And it is plus 3. What is the plus 3 means? Now tell me what is plus 3? D followed by 3 A, from there 3 C, from there 3 N, from there 3 no. So what is the output? D A C N. D A C N. Is the point is clear? Now, as one of the student is asking the question. Yes, please, you can ask now your question, please, Elliot. Your question now. It is clear? Done. Ask. What are the doubt you are having? Ask. First, let me write S is equal to hello. Okay, this is question. In this S of minus 1 colon 0 colon 1. Okay, let's see the output. Yeah. Let's see. What are the answer? We'll see first. So now for this output, that is S of S is equal to hello. Now, who has asked this question? Some XYZ student. I don't know the student name. Let us take the student name as XYZ. Now this one, what I'm going to explain, it will be helpful for your entire career. Okay, if you follow this logic, it will be helpful for your entire career. Now, whoever the student has asked, student name is XYZ. This is the student name. XYZ is the student name. Now, if for the same student, if I say, if you give me for this correct answer now or after just 5 minutes or 10 minutes, after learning, if you give me the correct answer with a reason behind that, if you explain for me, then I will give the instant job for you. On the spot, I will give the job. Now tell me whether the student will learn or whether the student will ignore. I mean, whether the student will give me the correct answer or not. Yes or no? How many of you are thinking she will give the correct answer? Raise your hand, please. Not instantly, not immediately. I'm asking. She can learn. After the class, she can learn. After learning, she can practice. Finally, she will tell the correct answer. And she has to tell me the reason. See, type in the Python and giving the answer is 1 minute only. She has to tell me the reason also, na? Why you got that answer. Now, how many of you are thinking that she will give the correct answer, miss? And if I say that job is there, she will give the correct answer. Now, why, if there is, she knows that correct answer, she can having the capability of getting the correct answer, but still she is asking the question. Why? What is the reason behind that? Whether the student is having the capability or not have capability, having the capability. But though they are having the capabilities also, they are not utilizing their capabilities full-fledged. They are trying to depend on others to get the quick answers. That is the drawback of the student. While practicing in the lab also, we'll get some errors. But that errors, if you ask the mentor, you'll get in 1 minute answer. But when you're trying on your own, it will take 15 to 20 minutes also. But when you learn on yourself, you'll understand more subject. When you get from others, you'll get dependent in the future every time. Once you join in the company also, you'll depend on others. Basically, every person is having the capability. Whatever the doubt you are getting in the while practicing, in your mind, you think only one question. If I solve this one, I'll get the job. Think in that way. For every unknown question, think that if I can solve this one on my own, I will get the job. And see yourself. You are having the capability, but they are not utilizing the capability full-fledged. The reason behind that is they want the quick answers. They are not having the enough amount of time for practice. They are having the enough amount of time to spend on the other social media, but they are not having the enough time for learning the subject. Time is not there, but to open WhatsApp and chatting, time is there. That's the difference. Now coming to the point, what are the question? First, let me answer the question. So what is the starting point of hello? Hello. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. -1, this is the starting point. 0, this is the ending point. And this one, in this direction, if it is not possible, answer is empty. But if that is the case, for everything starting point will be available now. For every empty string, one starting point will be there now. Even for not even hello only, if you take this example also, like what are the empty string earlier you got in this case? Let's ignore this one. Let's see this one. Even in this example also, starting point of 10 and ending point of -2, starting point is -10 and ending point is -2. This is ending point and direction is negative. If it is negative, obviously starting point has to be included here also now. So when it is not possible to move in that direction, starting point will not be there, ending point will not be there, nothing will be there. Is the point is clear? Now, let's take one more example. Yes, of starting point is 0. Okay. Ending point is -12. Direction is +1. What is the starting point? 0. Yes. Stem point, ending point. Starting point, ending point same. And you want to move in that direction. What is the output you are going to get is empty. Even starting point also. Wherever you are standing, there only you want to end means you are not walking now. When you walk, only step will be there, gap will be there. In that gap, what are the value will be there? Wherever your starting point and ending point is same, you are simply standing. When you are standing, where the gap will be there between the step? How I can extract that data? Is the point is clear? Assume that you are standing here. In this position, you are standing. If you are moving your leg, one leg before, this is your one leg. Here your leg is there, here your leg is there. In between, what is the gap? I will tell you. Your first leg is here, second leg is also in the same position. What is the gap? Point is clear now? I want the gap, not the point. Similarly, earlier, whatever your question is there, starting point, this is ending point. In this direction, So if I'm moving my first leg, this is my first leg. My second leg will be this side, but my second leg is where? This side. So this is my first leg, this is my second leg, and you are asking the distance this side. Keep your legs like that and ask the other side what is the distance. What is the answer you will get? I want the distance between them, not the starting point of the leg. Distance. Your first leg, your second leg. You are keeping two legs like this. And you are asking the distance, how much distance is there in the forward place. In the forward place, how the distance will be there. In the back side, the place will be there. Is the point is clear now? Everyone? Is your questions are clear? Online students? Online students, is your questions are clear? Anyone having any question? As one of the student is asking to explain the line code 16. 36. Dinesh is asking with the 36. That is same. This example only, right? Dinesh? Dinesh, is this example? No, not this example, this one. Okay, done. Okay, coming to your question, Dinesh. Starting with minus 13,000. Minus 13,000 is somewhere here. Because we don't know that minus. Next, next one is ending point is 1. With the increment of 3 steps. So in this direction, I want with the steps of 3. So from here to here, from minus 13,000 to 0, nothing is there. From minus 13,000 to 0, nothing is there. So from here to here, nothing will be printed. It will start from the, what is the first letter it will start, miss? D it will start. From minus 13,000 to 0, nothing is there. From 0 only, something is available. Whatever is available from there, I'm asking that one. Is your question is clear, Dinesh? Now, next. Done. Now, if you don't write, last things for the today's class. If you don't write first number, if you don't write the first number in the 2 semicolons, if you don't write the first number, if you are writing only the second number like 5 and third number, you are writing 1. If you are not writing the first number, if first number was not included, it is going to take by default starting point of the direction. Starting point of the direction. Don't fix every time 0 only. Starting point of the direction. For positive direction, what is the starting point? Means this one is the starting point. Because here plus 1 is there. Starting point is going to be 0. And what is this one? Ending point. And direction is this. Now tell me what is the answer you are going to get? T-A space. Now, if I'm going to take starting point as empty only, I'm not going to give the starting point. Ending point, I'm going to give again 5 with decrement of minus 1. Now, in this example, what is the, since starting point was not given, first point was not given, what is the starting value now? In the negative direction, what is the starting point? That is going to be the starting point. That is yes. Where 5 is there? This is 5. What is the direction? Negative. Now here empty is considered as what? Minus 1. Empty is considered as 0 now. Minus 1. For whenever you are having the negative step, starting point is minus 1. When you are having the positive step, starting point is 0. When it is given as empty. How we can know it is positive or negative? Means direction. What are the direction you are seeing here? This is in the increment. What are the sign is there? That is the direction. Increment sign. Increment or step. If you are moving like this, step forward steps are called as. If you are moving backward steps, they are called as. Is the point is clear? Sign of your step. Plus sign in the step means positive direction. Negative sign in the step means negative direction. And you are going to get the output like this. What is the output? 11, 10, 9, sorry. That is C, N, E, I, C. Whether S will be included? No. Till E to C. Is the point is clear for everyone? Now, next, if center one was not given, starting one was given, but center one is not given, and step was given, in between value was not given to us. Okay, in between value was not given to us. Okay, now in that case, what is the meaning of that one means starting point to everything in that direction, including the last. Everything in that direction. Everything in that direction. Now, what is the starting point? 0. What is the step? What is the step is +1. What is the direction? Positive direction. Now, ending point is everything in that direction. What is the answer? Data science, including the last. Including the last letter, it will give. Now, yes, starting point is -4. Starting point is -4. Ending point, I'm not writing ending point anything. And increment of 1. Now tell me, in this example, what is the starting point? -4. Where is -4? Here. What is the ending point? I have not given. What is direction? Plus. So which is this one. Now in this direction, everything. That is ENCE, including the last. Now same example. Copy, paste. I'm giving the -1. Now once again, what is the starting point? -4. The ending point was not given. What is the direction? Negative. Now I want everything in the negative direction till the end. Everything in the negative direction. In the negative direction, what is there? E, I, S, space, A, T, like that. Is the point is clear? In that direction, everything. First one is not given. In that direction, starting point. Second number is not given, miss. In that direction, everything. That is the meaning. Now tell me guys, what is the meaning of this one? What is S of colon? First one I'm not giving. Second one also I'm not giving. Third one is +1. 1. Now tell me what is the answer. Now what is the starting point first? 0 is going to be the starting point. Now what is the ending point? Everything. What is the direction? Positive direction. So from here, positive direction of everything. Now S of colon -1. Now what is the starting point? In this example, what is the starting point? -1 is the starting point. Now direction is negative direction. What is the meaning of this? Means everything in that direction from here. That is reverse of your string. So in the example, in the interview, they'll ask you, what is your name? My name is Shriram Krishna. Just write the code for reverse of your name. Colon -1. Sir, instead of colon 1, can I write here -1 also? Okay, right. Instead of -1, if you write here -1 also not a problem. If you write 11 also not a problem. Everything is same. If you don't give also not a problem. If you give 11 also not a problem. If you give -1 also not a problem. 3 options are there. Choose as per your choice. If you don't write also, it will take by default the starting point in the reverse direction is this one only. If you write here 11 also, it will consider the starting point that one only. If you write here -1 also, starting point will be that one only. For 3 of them, starting point will be the same. Everything is clear, guys? Anyone having any questions? So that is the end of the session. And please practice what the notes I'm going to upload, and please practice the things. Right? We'll continue in the tomorrow's class. Okay. And some of the student has messaged me that whether we are having the class tomorrow or not. And if any holiday is there, you will get the intimation on the WhatsApp and in your classroom also. If you're not getting any intimation means by default class is there. Like how it is +1 in the default, here also by default class. From Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday without, there is no intimation, special intimation means by default class. Intimation means it has to be intimated in the WhatsApp along with your Google Classroom. Done? Yeah. You can leave, guys. If